Hey, yo, welcome everybody to the PMA LCS World Championship Finals, except it's only week 5. Game versus Popo's Pecking Order and Send Nudes. I am General Dill here with my boy Opie in the other corner.
Whoop whoop.
And we are Jirachi hanging out in the background as well.
Hello.
And we are, if I find the champion select, about to get here into picks and bans.
Wait, where's it? There it is. Alright, so for tonight's brawl, we have Popo's Pecking Order versus Send Nudes. So both teams right now towards the lower half of the standings. Send Nudes definitely looking to have something to prove here. Because they've definitely gone up against some let's say better teams, some of the better teams that so far that have the better records. So now they're going up against Popo Pecking Order, who is definitely within reach. If they 2-0, they'd be real close in the standings to them. So they're definitely hoping for a win.
Yeah, and it'll be nice to see Send Nudes. Is this their second week of a new roster or their first week of new roster? Second week of the new roster, so it'd be nice to try to see them get going with the changes they've made mid-season. Moving Hillary Clinton up into the top lane, and Juice Me Mommy down into that mid lane, with Juice Me Daddy filling out at support, Noboro Watabanos taking over in the jungle. Family Man still being Family Man.
Yes. So now we're starting to get into the pick bans, and it looks like Popo's Pecking Order first bans the Draven. Definitely a takeaway from Family Man.
Taking that away from Family Man. Draven is starting to see a resurgence in these recent patches, somehow finding his way into the bot lane again with the new marksman items.
Yeah, the Stormrazor can be really good with a lot of the ADCs that have kind of fallen out of the meta. That Stormrazor, especially for crit preferential AD carries, definitely a good first item nowadays. And especially with Draven, with that axe throw, it's gonna hurt on that first auto with that.
But he doesn't ever, especially running Conquer to back that up, just damage on damage. And then we see that actually immediately followed up by a Skarner ban from Send Nudes, trying to get Menbung away from probably his most recently used champion. He's just been on Skarner lately, just powering at it away.
Yeah, and we can't forget Menbung also has been spamming that Xin Zhao as well, so possibly another ban, but we've seen a lot of bans towards Zawarudo in the mid lane, so we might see some sort of assassin takeaway from them. Zed's been like one of his #1 bans.
Yeah, nobody wants to see Zed, especially nowadays. I mean, AD assassins have been coming up big in this recent patch in that mid lane, and I have no idea why. But it's probably to do with the bruiser meta top lane. You're not having too many true tanks come out, so Zed will really shine into comps like that.
Ooh. So the Cho'Gath ban, and then Morgana picked right away for Popo's Pecking Order. More than likely going on to that Super Kami Guru, who has played it and many skill shot champions really well this split. Morgana especially with that Black Shield, and then just the binding, just picking people off left and right. So good pickup for Popo's Pecking Order.
Yeah, definitely not going to Zawarudo. Definitely not within his realm of champions that he likes to play in his play style. But Super Kami Guru now has pulled out that Morgana earlier in the season, so
I mean, to be fair, Zawarudo has been playing different champs essentially I think almost every single game this split has played a different champion, so I mean, surprises are bound to happen, but I think, definitely think it's going on Super Kami. And then the Jhin pickup coming in for Family Man.
Spicy pick. Jhin. Haven't seen much of Jin played out in PMA LCS this season, I don't believe.
No, there hasn't been a whole lot of Jin. He's one of those ones that never really went away, I would say, in the meta. But with this new meta, I think there are other AD carries that have taken preference over the Jin. Not that Jin has fallen off, but just others may be slightly more advantaged in certain phases of the game. So
yeah, and I was watching actually a little blurb from the professional LCS scene on this, and that is Jin really just needs a team built around him more so to facilitate his carrying, and you can't just leave him dead in the waters against heavy dive teams. And so teams have been the pros have been straying away from Jin a little bit more so in the team play, but still finding his way into solo queue recently.
yeah, and then next on the board we see the Thresh picked up for Juice Me Daddy. I'm never a huge fan of seeing a Thresh into a Morgana personally, especially knowing that there is the Morgana there, just because you can, with one Black Shield, you can stop both the hook and the flay, and you know, you can have your AD carry or yourself just kind of walk away from it. But definitely a strong pick, champ, so hoping to make some plays there from Juice Me Daddy. And then the Sivir Ornn coming in. So, looking to just Popo's pecking order, looking to just run at Send Nudes.
Yeah, that is a lot of engage from the side of Popo's pecking order. That Ornn definitely going up to StarCraft up in the top lane. It's a champion he's played in the past. Really fallen out of the jungle meta, so probably not looking at any tricks up Menbug's sleeve here.
Yeah, it's a StarCraft champion, so, and we've seen him do really well on that Ornn. Especially once you see like some of his signature champions taken away like that Nasus. But just the team fight presence of that ult is insane. And then if you have a Sivir so that Ornn can just run at the other team, it's going to be hard. And I'm hoping, because Jabberman hasn't been the strongest AD carry let's just say that. But Sivir is a very good wave clear, very good utility AD carry that can put forth a ton of damage with those ricochets and her boomerang blade. So looking to see a little bit more out of Jabberman Kurtz this game.
And a Swain pickup here from the side of Send Nudes. A very flexible champion here for the mid and top lane. Part of both of their champion pools, I believe. Or so probably going to Hillary Clinton in response to that Ornn, try to bully that Ornn out of lane and apply pressure to him. Set him behind so it kind of makes him not want to engage as much.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a lane bully, although Ornn gets a decent gank in there, which I know Menbug's been doing a lot of lately. I mean, he's very gank heavy, knows where to be on the map at all times, so I think that's a good response though to that Ornn, if that does end up going in the top lane. I don't think Juice Me Mommy's played that recently, so I don't see it going to the mid lane, but like you said, it is a good flex pick.
However, Bobo's pecking order, not really sure where that Swain is going, decided to just safely ban out the Yorick from Hillary Clinton here in this second round of bans after a Xin Zhao ban from the side of Send Nudes, getting that out of the hands of Menbug.
Yeah, that's definitely not a surprise. Like I said, he's been spamming it a lot, and it's a super strong duelist champion.
And then Trundle also banned away, heavily targeting Menbug in his jungle pool. May see the Kayn come out here. I think that's the remainder of his pool at this moment. But then followed up in a Mumu ban here to take away from a Borowatabanost. Is he really a jungler? I don't believe.
Boros, yeah, he's played it.
Well, I'm just asking if he's a jungler in general. Cause
overall, I think he's more support main, That's why we saw him more I mean, that's why he was playing support. But
Yes.
definitely a high skilled player, so I'm sure knows his way around. And I mean, has been playing jungle a lot recently, since obviously it's going to be practice. Ooh, and then we see the Udyr pick. That's going to be a fun one.
I would actually not be surprised to see that also be a potential flex pick here for Hillary Clinton up in the top lane, although most likely going to Oporo Watama and Udyr being a strong, very, very strong jungler. But I don't know, I haven't seen much of him in the jungle, so I would heavily prefer to see something easy to execute out of that jungle here to just kind of get some momentum for their team. But if it's Udyr, hopefully he can apply good pressure.
Yeah.
Kane being I think really
I'm almost thinking we might see a Camille jungle coming out here from Menbung.
That would be a terrible mistake, dude.
But there's the Jarvan pickup.
Safely going back to his roots, Menbung with the original Jarvan main there. Picking up the Jarvan again.
Alright, and now we have a mid laner to be picked for Zawarudo. I'm interested to see what he decides to go with.
Let's just place bets. What do you think it'll be?
I almost want to see an Ahri, because I know at some point he did play it. Yeah!
Hey,
Woo!
winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Because I know he's played it before. It's not. I mean, it is an assassin-y playmaker, but it's not been like his most spammed champions. So it wasn't like necessarily that like go-to pick per se. So I hope he's been practicing it, because Ahri is a very strong champion who can swing a game if you make the right roams.
Yeah, gonna be especially good at getting around Thresh on the backline of Send Nudes for that Jhin. Although there's many a champions that could have come out, but it'll be fun to see the Ahri. Let's see. I've been trying to pay attention really to who's been coming up strong in solo queue as far as champions go. So Ahri sitting a little under the radar. Gonna be up against a Ryze in the mid lane, and that is a Swain top for Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick. I think Swain is a good champion, so I mean you can kind of split if you need to, but I mean Hillary Clinton's been working a lot, and I've seen it a lot of trying to be more teamfight oriented, so it gives them a champion that actually does well in those team fights, because you just get in the middle of all of the team, ult, and then you press Zanya's, and then you win the fight. That's all it is.
Well, we'll see how that works. Let's actually get a viewer poll here. Do you think Hillary Clinton will remember to teleport into a team fight, yay or nay? Give me a ma yay or a ma nay on that one.
Ma yay or ma nay?
Hillary Clinton himself being one who has mentioned that he does either forget or just choose not to teleport into most fights that begin happening. So we'll see how that works out being on the Swain.
Yeah, I'm hoping now that Oporo is in the jungle, being the strongest player I think on their team, being in the jungle will have more of be able to either make the plays and then get the team on his side, and I mean essentially just kind of take over that shot calling position and just know where everybody needs to be, tell them where to be, take that leadership role like he needs to, and see if he can get them directed in the right places at the right times. Because I think that's the biggest key with the PMA LCS has been who roams first and most successfully, essentially. If you do that, you win games. It doesn't matter if you're behind already. If you do that, you win. So let's see if he ends up taking the reins and can guide his team in the right direction.
buddy, here we go. Real champion select. Obviously, all the troll hovers.
I'm looking forward to this jungle. I'm looking forward to this jungle to see if Oboro being on Udyr can kind of invade on Menbung, because I mean, I think Udyr. I mean, I can't say I play Udyr much, but I think Udyr would have the advantage on a Jarvan in the jungle.
Oh yeah,
they both have decent clear early, but yeah, Udyr would be definitely the one who would be the more invade-oriented jungler in this matchup. Jarvan does really well to try and get lane pressure and maybe blow some flashes, but yeah, let's see it.
Yeah, this will definitely be a fun matchup to watch, especially with the early jungle changes revolving around this Scuttle. Who's going to apply that Scuttle pressure more? And I think it's going to have to be Udyr here. I mean, if he even if he comes late to the party on a Scuttle Crab against Jarvan, he's definitely got the advantage to force Menbung off, and it's gonna be based on Popo's rotations over to these Scuttle Crabs to keep Menbung in this game early. Should Oboro Watabanos be able to play an aggressive early game?
Yeah, and so in this mid lane as well, because I mean that's going to be part of that key is the rotations of the mid lane to get that pressure and make sure that you've got it. Ahri definitely has the advantage early, having the ignite. But I mean, come mid and late game, Ryze does have the teleport pressure. Not to mention just having a semi-global ult. I mean, I wouldn't even say it's that big. It's pretty small ranged, but being able to bring multiple team members with you or bring multiple team members out of a fight, I think is going to be a huge factor in this. Because if you can ult yourself, an Udyr, and a Swain into the backline of Popo's pecking order, good luck. Hi, Biscuit Hat. What's up? He gives the Udyr jungle a 4 out of 7 Maie's. Maie himself gives 5 out of 7. Because it could be super spicy, so we'll see.
Yeah, definitely gonna see. Although it won't earn as many Maie's from me as Boxbox's French maid cosplay with. Boxbox obviously being the #1 waifu.
Play only tanks in the jungle. He says, but that was our only loss.
Oh yeah, Hansu and Maie talking about their match tomorrow.
To be honest, I was very surprised at the Maokai jungle. I was shocked.
Yeah, I didn't pay any attention to it. Hoagie, I will be your waifu any day. Do you want to see me in a French maid outfit? Because I've done that.
Oh god,
I have the pictures.
Please put them in chat. That would be like the greatest thing ever.
Where are we at here? Be around here somewhere. There it is. For all those interested in chat, General Dill in a French maid outfit. 10 out of 10.
Oh my god, this is gonna be great.
What? Why? Like what?
That's hot. I like it.
Thank you. Hey, I got 5 out of 7 Maie's from Maie himself. I'm okay with it. We're getting there. We're getting there. We got tons of time. My mom just walked in when I opened that. Well, Biscuit Hat, tell your mom she's welcome. So now that we have burned enough time off of the spectator delay, What do you think is going to happen this game, Opie? Who do you think has the edge for victory?
Honestly, I would definitely give it to Popos Pecking Order. I really like their comp. They're just looking to run at you. They're very safe with a Morgana. Sivir's got the spell shield as well. You got plenty of dive with Menbung and Ornn, and plenty of area effect and lots of damage from Ahri coming out as well. But the only thing I will say for Send Nudes is if it gets to a late game point, they're very beefy. They've got a Swain, Udyr, Rise even gets a little beefy, and then Thresh. So if you keep Family Man alive and then let Rise sit back and pump out damage, you're golden. But I think it'll be up to Oboro to actually get them through that early game to get them to that late game point. So Udyr pressure all the way. So, but I'm still gonna have to give it to Popos in this game. I think their comp is just too good.
Yeah, I mean, I'll agree. Popo's comp is pretty solid, but I think that comes down to that it's definitely just an easier to execute composition. And so while I like that and how it should be definitely a lot easier for Popo's Pecking Order to find the fights they want and get the objective control they need, I'm gonna go with Send Nudes here. I think they have the potential here. This Swain and this Udyr, they control this top half of the map and set Ornn and Jarvan behind. There's no way that these tanks are going to catch up from Popo's Pecking Order. And Send Nudes is just going to go wild and out of control here. Swain pumps out damage for getting how bruisery he does with all his sustain. Same with Udyr these days, especially running press the attack with that Tiger stance, just absolutely shitting out damage for no freaking reason here. And then Rise is obviously a lot of point and click. That point and click route will be huge to lock down the Jarvan and prevent him from getting deep into the backline, holding up the Jhin Thresh. And I think Send Nudes definitely has the way through this.
Yeah, definitely so. Chat, Rich says Popo's Pecking Order is going to win this game. That is their prediction. So chat, let's get your predictions. Hashtag PPO win, hashtag S exclamation point N exclamation point win. And then of course, you know, the standard hashtag bat win.
Hashtag big anime titties win.
Because they always win.
Ooh, I really like Jabberman Kurtz coming out with the C9 snacky Sivir.
Very nice, very nice. The Dark Star Jarvan as well. It's always a classic. Looks like he's, you know, got the alien exploding from his chest.
So I'm seeing a lot of Fog Duckers wins here, and I am all for the hashtag Fog win.
Ooh, we've actually got a lot of Send Nude support here. We got 4 people going for Send Nudes, only 1 for Popos.
Now, it looks like the crowd is definitely hoping that Send Nudes can find their way into this split. Did they win a game last week?
Nope, they I believe are 0-8 currently.
So yeah, sitting there, probably should have looked stuff up. Yeah. But sitting here at 0-8, we always hope to find the underdogs back their way into this, and so yeah,
Ooh.
a lot of support here for our underdogs Send Nudes.
Alright, they're gonna know they have been warded out, but they do have the 5-man invade at this point. Looking to kind of push Oboro out of this jungle.
Yeah, Send Nudes just safely gonna back off. They have all the vision control they need. 3 wards early on their side of the jungle here to just kind of put that out, and Popo's Pecking Order just gonna leave a ward on their way out. Leave 2 wards actually on their way out.
Oh, that was a really smart ward, because now they know that they're completely out of the jungle for sure. Because they could have just sat there in that bottom brush and then kind of made a beeline back as soon as they saw them on the blue. Smart wards there.
Not gonna elect to go back and contest this blue buff. Thinking something fishy's going on. Popo's Pecking Order just gonna sit back at their red buff, and we'll see standard stars across the board.
Yeah, Minmonk's definitely not one to want himself to get behind. Wants to make sure he's set so he can make his lanes go well.
Alrighty. So Udyr obviously a little bit quicker ahead on the clear as expected, especially with the Jin leash. And we'll see.
Yeah, pretty standard. Not much going on here. Just a little bit of farming. Menbung is heading up straight to the Scuttle Crab on the top side. Just went straight there. Probably looking to get maybe a level 2 gank. No, pushed up too far in the top lane, but gonna go grab his blue buff now.
He does have both the E and the Q leveled up here, but oddly enough, Udyr going for a full clear down in that bottom side, not even getting the Scuttle Crab. Gonna go all 3 camps straight to his red buff. And he'll definitely be a little bit behind on the buffs, but early on the level 3 over Menbung. So maybe he'll be looking to get that first gank off with the level 3 achieved. Menbung is not going to be too healthy after taking this Crom.
Yeah, I mean, you look at him, after, 4 camps, he's still completely full health. Like, what's better than that? And he's looking to maybe get a gank on in this mid lane on Zawarudo. Maybe force a flash, but nothing going to be coming out from Juicy Mohammed. Low on health and low on mana.
Alright, struggling early on in the laning phase until he gets that tier and starts to get the mana rolling. But we're going to see a little bit of trading up here on the top lane. StarCraft getting huge damage onto Hillary Clinton. Going to force him to back up. So now we see all of Povo's pecking order collapsing to this bottom scuttle, but Oboro Watabanas already taken it, already out of there. Gonna safely head back into his jungle with Udyr's farming stance activated.
Yeah, and Menbung is keeping up as well. He's 20-20 in farm, but Menbung's has gotten the top Scuttle Crab as well, and heading down to his rep. Just finished off his raptors.
Yeah, so no cheeky early ganks here. The junglers really just gonna mirror each other in their clears. As Menbung may be looking to get aggressive here in this bottom side jungle onto Juice Me Mommy in the mid lane, but now just going to get deep vision, scout out that Udyr has in fact taken all of his camps down there.
Yeah, and I mean, Oboro's looking to just kind of farm up at this point. His lanes are pushing up into towers, which is good for said Newts, because that means since they're already pushed into these towers, there's not an easy gank path for Menbung to try and get some early pressure while this Udyr just tries to farm it up. So kind of stunting Menbung's, usually aggressive jungle style just by having everything pushed in too far.
Although I'm a little bit surprised not to see any jungle aggression up on the top lane. At level 6, these lanes are definitely going to be hard to find pressure into as junglers. Now, Jammerman Kurtz just going to spell shield away the hook, sidestep the deadly flourish. Easy peasy for a Sivir into this lane.
Yeah, definitely just you can boomerang blank the wave and get that W off, and it clears the wave. Super easy farm with the spell shield.
Here it comes, Super Kamiguru now gonna spell shield himself. Juice Me Daddy still going in, gonna get a flay off, throw the hook back, force the flash out of tower into Jeremy Curse. Half freezes, Ignite takes him down. Juice Me Daddy with the first blood.
Yeah, what was almost a very overextended play from Juice Me Daddy got bind under the tower. Luckily, is able to flash out and escape there. Not enough damage coming out from the Sivir Morgana. And with the Ignite and Udyr there, they are able to pick up the kill, even through Spell Shield and Black Shield.
And there it is. Super Kamiguru now actually not walking away from Jabberman Kurtz with the Thresh following in, while Jabberman Kurtz had his Spell Shield down, so he was just flayed back and slowed up and then rooted down, killed. Super Kamiguru needed to take the Thresh hook in away from Jabberman Kurtz there. Now Zawarudo getting aggressive on the Juicy Mommy under tower, misses the charm and the Orb of Deception. But now his ult is down, the charges will wear off shortly.
Yeah, something from that play is Jabberman Kurt's Spell Shield didn't block anything. The flay still hit, and then he spell shielded afterwards. And then the spell shield wore off by the time Udyr got his stun up, and there was just a stun onto Jabberman, and it was too late at that point. Too much damage had been dealt, and Ignite was on.
Yeah, I don't think the spell shield was up until the very end of that fight, though. It had been taken down by a hook shortly before, it having a very, very long cooldown at rank 1 with no cooldown reduction. So first blood here, the Jhin Thresh paying off into a lane that should hard counter them and deny their aggression.
There we go. Now I'm back.
Alrighty, actually, oddly enough, Juice Mami not picking up a tier on his first back. Or that mid lane Rise, just getting a catalyst only. I think that's a big mistake on his part. Rise really will need that tier to keep his mana healthy in lane.
Yeah, I mean, it's... Because nowadays, with there's so many 80 carry builds you can go on, depending on who you're playing and everything. With Rise, it's pretty standard. There's just the one. You're not... Ooh,
here we go, we see a gank down the bot lane, Super Kami Guru, gonna Black Shield, and root up the Udyr, and get out of there. It's now Medbug here in the mid lane, gonna find Juice Mami with the knockup, is gonna get Juice Mami slash out, and then here comes the ult, and now Rise ultimate Realm Warp not gonna get him out of the Cataclysm. Kill picked up there for Zawardo, as now Super Kami Guru now hooked in that jump in the river. He's gonna get the ult off onto a more Watavanos, as now a 3-on-3 fight breaks out. Zawardo ulting in, he's gonna burst down the Udyr with Zawardo picking that up. Here comes the Ornn ultimate, Ornn teleported in, Family Man getting low, gonna heal up, Menbug flashing in to get the slow, Zawardo gonna pick that up in the end with his own flash and ignite.
Yeah, lots of cooldowns used there on the side of Popo's pecking order, but are able to pick up 2 kills onto Oboro and onto Family Man. So what looked like a good pick onto Morgana, they just got collapsed on because Menbung was already in the mid lane and StarCraft ulted or teleported down. So no teleport flash from Menbung, the flash and ignite from Ahri, and then exhaust from the Morgana.
This may come up big here for Juice Mami. He's gonna find 3 low members in that pit. Super Kami Guru now gonna get ignited and flash out. He's gonna go down to that ignite. Juicy Teddy picking up his second kill of the game as Hillary Clinton finally teleports in. Zawardo just gonna disengage with the charm. But yeah, Popo's pecking order will pick up the Infernal Drake and lose only Super Kami Guru now.
Yeah, it was just a little bit late on the teleport, and it wasn't a great ward at that point because they were all basically escaping. So they're looking to try and get something out of it. Gonna try and get a lot of pressure onto this mid lane tower.
And Oboro Watavanos here now with the Merc Treads to try to mitigate a bunch of that crowd control from Popo's pecking order. Hopefully get himself into the back. But gonna put him behind on damage against Menbung, who's grabbed that Tiamat early for Jarvan. It's just gonna accelerate his clear as well.
Yeah, definitely a lot of damage coming out from Jarvan. We saw the Tiamat damage was coming in clutch there in that early dragon area fight. And so we're seeing some farm leads here. In the mid lane, Zawarudo's picking up almost a 20 CS lead right now, and then in the bot lane, Family Man's actually got about a 5. Now it's about a 12 CS lead coming out from over Jabberman Kurt. So a little bit more farming from the Sivir could be good, just because Sivir does have a lot of wave clear, so you got to make sure you're just getting in those last hits there to keep up. But yeah, Jhin right now is going to have a lot of damage advantage over the Sivir. The only damage Sivir has is the Caulfields, whereas Jhin picked up a BF Sword pickaxe. Looks like he's going into that Storm Raiders.
That builds in a Storm Razor?
Yes, Storm Raider,
Just checking, because I wasn't sure. I haven't played AD carry on this patch. And I was confused what he was going for, because it looked like he was building the old Infinity Edge.
Yeah, it's BF Sword, pickaxe, and then a dagger, and then 700 gold from it, if I'm correct.
Oh, Benbug finding up Watabanos here in the top river. Gonna get some good damage on with the EQ. He will ult in the end, as now the eye coming out from Hillary Clinton as Watabanos forced to flash out there.
Oh, that's really good. Okay, so I guess Oboro at some point in Champ Select switched out from Ghost to Flash. I didn't see that switch come out, and so I was like, oh, he's got no escape. But very well played there, knowing that there is the Cataclysm, so at least he can escape with a Flash.
How does Ornn take no damage with like no magic resist? He's only got Merc Shreds, he just takes 0 damage.
Yeah, that shield is really strong, and Hillary Clinton doesn't have much ability power right now. Just has a Ruby and a Sapphire Crystal, and boots. But is doing well in farm, up about 10 CS.
Yeah, and that lead due to his lack of teleporting down to the fight earlier, gaining him a few waves advantage over StarCraft, but StarCraft only getting an assist in return for that, so kind of evening it out. Slight advantage to Hillary Clinton, I think, yeah, about a 250 gold advantage, so not huge, but still just a little bit up for that Swain.
Yeah, and you can just see this Ornn's gonna be an issue. Just because he takes no damage right now from Swain. I'm sure Swain doesn't have a lot of damage, but Swain's just spamming skills. Like, that's what you do as Swain. You just spam everything in lane and try and push it out. And it's just taking no damage, so it's gonna be up to the Rise and Family Man to kind of pick up where that's lacking. Might be a tall task.
Yeah, right now Zawardo looking bot lane, potentially for a gank, as Oboro Watabanos just holding mid, getting that control ward out, but Zawardo spending a lot of time down here in that bottom tri-bush. Menbug not even there yet to probably do a 4-man dive. Menbug not even going to try, Menbug going to go hold. This is going to get Juice Me Mommy back into the game a little bit with farm on Zawardo.
Oh, there comes the ult from Jin. Teleport in from Juice Me Mommy.
Super Kami Guru now rooted up, gonna take a bunch of damage, drops the ultimate, but Juice Me Daddy forced to flash away from Zawardo. Zawardo going in, is not gonna pick up the kill on Juice Me Daddy. The orb's gonna be dodged out. Oboro Watabanos is here, trying to get in there. It's now Family Man rooted up, gonna be charmed to take a huge chunk of damage here. Forced to flash out as Menbug is in here now. Juice Me Mommy also flashing over the wall.
What a just mess of a fight there from
that was
both
like
sides.
5 flashes or something like that. 4 flashes down. 3 on the side of Send Nudes, 1 for Popo's pecking order.
Yeah, I mean, there should have been kills on both sides. I feel like just everybody played a little bit safe there once they took any damage at all, because Super Kami Guru was like 1 auto attack from anybody away from dying, and everybody kind of backed off and didn't want to secure that kill. But a lot of damage coming out from Zawarudo in that fight. Oh!
Oh, flashes in a straight line, still takes the damage. Family Man gonna pick himself up a kill. I was gonna say, how the hell did Super Kami Guru escape with his life earlier without burning Flash, but then flashes straight into the deadly flourish there.
It was a really great dancing grenade that ended up picking up the kill, or almost picking up the kill and doing all that damage. Looks like it killed off 1 or 2 minions and then just amplified the damage by a ton, and you can just see it just chunked Super Kami there and was able to pick up the kill. Yeah, and Jin does have Stormbrazers now, so gonna be doing a lot of damage, especially if he gets that, 4th auto attack with the Storm Raiders proc. Too good.
Oh yeah, and Sivir falling a little bit behind, unable to get to that Essence Reaver yet. Which gonna be huge on Sivir. StarCraft applying a little bit of pressure to Hillary Clinton. Still, Hillary Clinton does have that Rod of Ages completed though, and Juice Me Mommy finally picking up a Tear of the Goddess for this Rise. Gonna start getting that stacked up a little bit late, but still having it going nonetheless. Maybe he wanted to accelerate his Rod of Ages, so he held back on the tier and then finally realized that he needed it. But either way, gonna get that going now. Something the Rise will definitely need late game is now Super Kami Guru is here. Juice Meowing does dodge out on both the Charm and the Dark Binding. Zawardo gonna ult in, and Super Kami Guru now also ult. Here comes, ooh, taken down by the chains before he can get out. But now,
what was that
Menbug
hitbox?
is found here down the bot lane. The hook barely missing as Abor Watabanos is chasing him down. Sivir ultimate gonna be popped on the hunt, getting Menbug out of there, away from the hunt, ironically.
Yeah, it was definitely a very nice room from Super Kami Guru, even though they missed basically everything.
Menbug missing the engage on Abor Watabanos. Abor Watabanos gonna try to take down Super Kami Guru. The burn not gonna quite be enough as the ultimate from Family Man is blocked off by the team, but now second Infernal Drake here for Popo's Pecking Orders. They are all here. Here comes Hillary Clinton into the party. Can Rise join? Rise cannot join. As now, Zawardo gonna be found out by a hook. Gonna get rooted up. Gonna get bursted down as the Cataclysm finds 4, but Hillary Clinton is doing massive damage here. As also, Abor Watabanos does go down too. Hillary Clinton gonna flash forward, try to find the root on Jeremy Kurtz, misses it, but StarCraft gonna pick up that kill and flash away from it. 3 down for Popo's, or 3 down for Send Nudes and 2 down for Popo's Pecking Order, but that's without Juice Me Mommy in that fight.
Yeah, there was just, it looked like a great start, but then the damage coming out from that Jarvan was able to EQ in and then hit the ult on top of that, plus having Tiamat, you know, the Tiamat procs coming out, hitting all 3 members in that fight. So Family Man being off on the side was able to survive. Did put out a lot of damage, but having the ult already down was not able to finish off either StarCraft Jabberman or Super Kami Guru there. So
and again, how the heck does Super Kami Guru keep getting out of these situations with no flash?
yeah, he was very out of the fight. Was zoned off. Didn't end up backing. But wasn't there to land the spell shield onto.
Ooh, StarCraft gonna get collapsed on here by 3 members as Juice Me Daddy is up there, gonna flay him back, hold him in place. Juice Me Daddy also gonna try to keep the roots going. As now here comes the Lantern to get Hillary Clinton. Dark Patch is taken. And they're gonna start putting out damage. StarCraft under half health. He's under his turret now. He's gonna keep getting rooted up and pulled back by Hillary Clinton. Juice Me Mommy picking himself up a kill now.
Yeah, very well played. Nice roam. But they were able to get the kill. There is the teleport still for StarCraft, so can get back to that tower once he comes back up. But a lot of damage is going to be put down onto this tower now. So
yes,
it will get a little bit pressure.
But Jabberman Kurtz trying to answer bot lane with the pushing power of Sivir, gonna get good damage on that. Hillary Clinton just gonna be forced back a little bit by Menbug. Just gonna heal himself up off of Menbug, never mind.
Yeah.
Jarvan isn't so scary anymore.
Yeah, Menbug just take a little bit of damage, not quite as tanky as the Ornn. So Hillary Clinton can trade a little bit. The Rite of Ages starting to stack up. So getting a little bit healthier, a little bit stronger.
StarCraft oddly gonna teleport back up to that. I think he had the time. It's now Zawardo going in on Juice Me Mommy. Here is Menbug gonna miss the EQ. Juice Me Mommy flashes early, gets Cataclysmed in, cannot Realm Warp out. So now StarCraft has found out Abor Watabanos and Hillary Clinton choose not to chase this. Not sure where Menbug is, but Menbug is bot lane on that Scuttle Crab. So lack of vision there, leading Send Nudes into the safe decision, which unfortunately for them wound up being the incorrect decision not to chase down StarCraft. But playing it safe from Send Nudes, not knowing where Menbug is if he was roaming up with Zawardo. Now they are setting up for this 4-man bot lane tower, trying to take that down here for Popo's Pecking Orders. Menbug may get found out here in the jungle. They're just going to take that turret down, and we're going to watch Ornn punch a control ward instead.
Yeah, so now they're starting to be able to get a little bit of pressure on the map essentially. So only one tower had gone down previous to the bot tower, and that was the mid lane for Send Nudes tower that did go down. So now they're gonna have to look for these team fights and then try and answer with some sort of objective, because Send Nudes has been able to answer you know, within these fights, or has been able to stop any sort of continuing pressure, and have taken. I mean, dragons are 1-1. Yes, they're down 2 towers, but easily done.
Oh, Starcraft gonna get jumped on here by Bor Watabanas, trying to put out some damage from the Udyr. Press the attack, Brock come up. Here comes the call of the Forge God, but Starcraft is incredibly low now, has no armor to answer Bor Watabanas' damage with that Blood Razor build, actually. So gonna shred straight through the tank of Ornn. Get damage off. Now there are 3 members of Said Nudes here on the top lane with only Menbunk to defend. Not sure he should stick around. That tower will go to Said Nudes. Said Nudes getting themselves back into this game, only a 1.5k gold deficit with that roam top.
Yeah, an Udyr with that Blood Razor, or the
Blood Razor,
and having pressed the attack, gonna help do a lot of damage even to some of those tanky members. So maybe once Oboro's able to get a little bit tankier, he'll survive some of the damage from the Jarvan and then be able to just trade back that damage, because right now, if Menbung jumps in on him and is able to do a bunch of burst damage, he just can't survive.
Yeah, not quite. Going with a very aggressive early build, though not being aggressive with it early on as you would have expected. Bor Watabanas, though, does get himself kill into this game, so he is trying to catch up to Menbung in gold. Actually, only 300 gold behind. But Menbung clearing out some vision in that blue side jungle of Said Nudes, as it looks like they're setting up for the next dragon already. There it is. 1 minute left on that Drake respawn. So Popo's pecking order on top of that one, getting themselves ready. Or Watabanas gonna find Super Kamiguru, who does root up Juicy Daddy, who gives the hook on the Menbung, but nothing to follow up. Everyone is just gonna run away. Deadly Flourish comes out just for the heck of it, gonna miss. The Hopeless Pecking Order sets their vision back up.
Yeah, that was probably a blessing in disguise for Juice Me Daddy, because if he had landed that hook, I think he might have taken it in and would have died, having most of the team for Popo's Pecking Order there.
Oh, but now he does get jumped on by Menbung, who lands the combo, as now the
Ooh!
opening up Jin here, gonna try to put some damage out, get a little bit on the Menbung.
Forcing the flash there. Really scared. I don't think the hook was gonna hit, but forcing the flash from Menbung regardless. So nice reaction there, having Oboro there to help.
Yeah, Popo's Pecking Order not having that vision deep into the blue jungle like they wanted, as Infernal Drake number 3 of this game comes up. So this should be a heavily contested objective here. Hillary Clinton still has a teleport in the top lane, as Popo's Pecking Order is going to start it up. Said Nudes sitting around it. Gonna Bor Watabanas get in there. He's gonna get close, but Jarvan picks it up in the end. And now they're just gonna go on a chase. Super Kamiguru flashing in, gonna die immediately to Family Man and Bor Watabanas, as Zalwarudo and Jefferman Kurtz send out the damage, take down the Udyr and the Thresh in retaliation.
Yeah, that was a very adventurous Super Kamiguru flash in to try and get the ult off. Just had taken way too much damage already, but I mean, at that point, they had put so much focus onto the Morgana that both Sivir and Ahri were able to pump out tons of damage onto a squishy Oboro and Juice Me Daddy.
Yeah, I haven't really liked any of Super Kamiguru now's flashes yet this game. All 3 flashes led to a death. First, the flash away with the ignite on him. Second, the flash into a deadly flourish to die. And now third, that flash forward to try to get the ultimate and just getting bursted down. Not having the tankiness to survive or the stopwatch to stall out with the chains.
Yeah, it does have the Aegis, so it doesn't look like we're going to see any sort of stopwatches or anything anytime soon. Because, yeah, just looking to get that pushing pressure. Because you see Thresh picking up the locket, but I don't think that's what we're going to see from Super Kami.
Might we see though the League of Banner of Command come out? We see one Banner of Command here for Ornn on the side of Popo's Pecking Order. Maybe we'll see a second banner from Morgana.
Yeah, I don't think there's many other than, I mean, Juice Me Mommy and Oboro might be able to deal with a banner minion now pretty easily, just because they can spam everything and they do a lot of damage easily. A Swain might have a little bit harder of a time trying to clear a banner minion off in the side waves.
I guess we will find out when the first banner minion goes down exactly how News chooses to react to that, but I'm still not sure. I think it might be a Locket, because he does have the Null Magic Mantle in his inventory. But I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, if you already have a banner, I mean, the more banners the better, but if you already have one, building a Locket to try and block some of the damage coming out, that could be crucial in these team fights. Having a Rise and an Udyr go off against multiple people, I mean, that could be really good.
So taking a look here at the, oh, there it is in the top lane, Jhin sitting up there answering it right now.
Ooh, looks like we're going to see the 4-man rotation.
Jhin not exactly the best wave clear up there.
There's a ward, so they do see him there. And they're going to find out that they were standing on a ward that whole time.
Yeah, Family Man gonna back out, wait for his support, and then go back up. He does have 4 members up there with Hillary Clinton down in the bot lane, but Jeremy Kurtz isn't here with the rest of the Popo's Pecking Order, so if they choose to fight, this may go well for said Nudes. Hillary Clinton gonna be able to join us, as now here comes Menbug getting jumped on in the Realm Warp, solo Realm Warp into the backline. He's gonna go down for it, as now Super coming, Family Man gonna open up. Juice Me Daddy gets Cataclysm alone, but he's going to go down as now Menbug getting away health out, low health. Hillary Clinton here, gonna ult and force the flash out. Did teleport into the fight, is now StarCraft looking to maybe die this tower? No. Not quite. Menbug half health, Super Kami Guru half health. But the rest healthy. Jeremy Kurt's gonna take a huge chunk of damage, is now Menbug looking to go in, but he does not have the Cataclysm available. StarCraft flashing forward, getting the knockup onto Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton will go down to the damage, as now Family Man gets charmed up by Zawardo. Gonna go down as well. Shut down on the Jhin for the Ahri there. Extra little bonus gold in her pocket. 7, 1, and 6 in this mid lane.
Yeah, that whole fight was just very awkward because Juice Me Mommy went so deep with the Rise ult into the backline by himself. There was no follow-up there, and then you had Hillary Clinton teleport after Rise had already died, and then went into a full health Jabberman and into Super Kami Guru, so had to flash away from the Jarvan engage and was not able to use the ult in the team fight at all. So just more coordination needed on the side of Send Nudes. Like they can definitely pick it up because they haven't lost all that many objectives. Yes, there are 2 Infernal Drakes on the side of Popos, but they have 1 of their own, so they just need to get more coordinated. Try and get Hillary Clinton with those teleports sooner into the fights, and then, yeah, don't solo go into the backline of a full health Popo's Pecking Order.
Yeah, Juice Me Mommy definitely needs at least a Boro Watabanos in that Realm Warp with him. Probably keep Family Man and Juice Me Daddy away from that one, but ideally they have Hillary Clinton teleport in early and then join in the Realm Warp, so he gets the hidden teleport into the Realm Warp, into the backline, and then surprise, there's an ulting Swain on your carries. But hopefully they can get that up, and now the Earth Drake, the objective here for Popo's Pecking Order, gonna help accelerate their objective taking. Almost taken by the Kurt call, but Menbug gonna get that hit. Now the Call of Fortune coming out, gonna hit Hillary Clinton and Juice Me Mommy. As Hillary Clinton's Zonya's Juice Me Daddy goes down on the end. Now for Watabanos, and ooh, a triple kill here for Ahri. We see the quadra kill. Will we get another pentakill? Does he have ultimate charges? He does have ultimate charges. He's going to chase over for that. Trying to get on the Family Man. Good guy Family Man steps back a little bit. As now Zawardo here is going to take down the tower, and they're going to pop the GA. They may go for this. Zawardo going to get taken down, but he gets the pentakill.
Alright, Rob. Time to pay up again. What? That's 3 now so far? And we're like not even halfway through the season? Or is
Can I get that $25 out of Juicy Daddy in the chat? Good guy, family man, sticking around long enough that they can just jump under his low health turret and take him out.
Alright, somebody clip that for Zawarudo. He would much appreciate that.
Send me clips for end of the week thing too.
I think Adam also owes for that. I think Adam was also paying up.
So what? That's gonna be $225 now combined between the two of them.
Something ridiculous.
Wow. Oh no, I lied. It'd just only be
150.
150.
Rip Rob's wallet.
Wow. $75 a piece from them both. Let's keep it up. Let's do this more. I like this.
Let me find Rob. I think he's already being told to pay up by the one and only Freg Fadler. Yep, there it is. Pentakill and a what the fuck. Labby with the pentakill post in the PMA LCS group.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Alright, now Popo specking over to Gunna. Lose a tower down the bot lane to minions as they're looking to engage here. Medbug gonna try to find Juicy Daddy, who's gonna get out, but War Autonomous locked in. Oh, can't quite get to the lantern. Jeremy Kurtz on a killing spree as now Hillary Clinton gonna get chased out, forced to pop the ultimate.
That Swain ult is really cool looking with that skin. I gotta say that.
When he turns
That
into
is
a
really
dragon.
cool. Like an actual moving, wing flapping dragon. That's great. Yeah,
We
they're
now-
definitely down.
Yeah, we now have a command in check command. Exclamation point Penta. Calling out Robin Adam.
Oh no.
So, here it comes. Benbug gonna secure it with a smite. Realm Orb not taken by Juicy Mami's. Benbug goes over the wall into Hillary Clinton. Gonna get the slow off. As now Benbug is finally a tanky Jarvan. Juicy Mami looking a little bit low. But all the slow is gonna disengage. Benbug still looking for it. Having that black shield on him, but disengage going to happen for Senuds.
Yeah, Jarvan is a tanky Jarvan all the way through. Just the Cinderhulk is the only thing, or just the Tiamat's the only damage item. So has the Cinderhulk health, the Spirit Visage, and a Randuin, so is quite the beefy boy.
Oh, buddy. Oh, no banner command available yet for the Banner Baron Siege.
I don't think it matters at this point. They can't defend this tower.
It's only a 9.5k gold deficit. They can do whatever they want.
Banner will be up in about 15 seconds or so then they can maybe do something.
Almost connecting with that super coming now, trying to get a little bit of damage out. Menbug taking a little bit, decent bit of damage. Zalbardo gonna ult in and take down Juicy Mami and get out. And Abor Watamaras now goes out. The dive is happening. Here comes the Ornn ult late because everyone's already dead and he misses anyway. Family Man gonna be the next to go down. Triple kill for Ari, double kill for the Sivir. And this just may be a Hobos pecking order win right here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way they don't win. Clear the team, do so much damage to the towers. Well played from Popo's pecking order there.
So Senuds smartly gonna give up their Nexus. We'll see if it works out for them. It's a bold strategy, OP.
Also, thank you to Rob for pulling through and donating $50. Hell yeah. Stream can't hear me now.
They can?
They can,
Oh.
yes.
Okay.
I'm on stream to thank Rob for graciously following up with his promise.
Good guy, Rob.
Rob for MVP. All right, so that's a Popo pecking order win. The easier to execute composition coming out. Zawarudo leading the charge, 15-2-7 on that Ari, getting through that early game, finding himself the pentakill and leading the damage charts.
Jin actually not all that far behind. Was actually able to pump out a lot of damage, so very well played there from Family Man. Able to get the damage in when he need to.
Yeah, he was doing incredibly well down there. Just unfortunately, the tanks finally were able to get their tankiness and just kind of stifle his damage output. He couldn't quite get to the armor penetration items or any sort of...
Ignore my misspelling shit in Twitch chat.
Hashtag wrecked.
Hashtag abupol.
Alrighty then. So, get your vote on for this poll.
Once I finish typing it, because it's on my phone. No, he did. Okay. Greg did it. He put Rob as no,
that's PMA LCS.
Yeah, that's Greg.
No, that's PMA LCS.
No, this is PMA LCS.
The PMA LCS made the poll. I don't know who this Greg is.
I am the PMA LCS.
Rob popping off. Maybe that was a bad idea.
Why do we do this to ourselves when we know what's gonna happen?
Okay, if besides Rob, who do you guys give MVP to?
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna have to go here with Zawarudo. While I don't like normally just giving it to the best score and best damage, because that's not always gonna tell the entire tale. He made those roams down. He's the one who got around the map and was very proactive in his plays, able to pick up kills here and there for his team when needed, and not get picked off too much from all the crowd control offered by Send Nudes. So Zawarudo definitely putting in a huge amount of work for Popo's pecking order to get them through what seemed like a slow early game where it was kind of even. They were kind of sort of behind here and there, especially down in that bot lane, but pulling it out through the mid lane, Zawarudo gets my MVP vote.
Yeah, I think yes, Zawarudo was doing tons of damage, was doing a great job, got the pentakill. But I gotta give it to Menbung. Just so much pressure early. Yes, I mean, I think in the mid game there was a little bit lacking because I don't think they were just rotating as a team. So a little bit in that mid game correctly, and it allowed Send Nudes to try and stay in the game. But just so much early pressure, and the late game just being able to chase down the team, ult onto somebody so they couldn't escape, and that just let Zawarudo do his thing and let Jabberman Kurtz actually get into fights, be able to do damage. So I think I would have to give it to Menbug.
How about you, Jirachi?
Greatest jungler.
Wait, did Greg... Hold up, Greg just made another poll. Oh my god.
What?
Did Greg make 2 polls, or did I mess up something? My phone mess up something?
No, there's only...
Okay. Well, whatever it is, I'm giving it to Zawarudo.
Wait, there are 2 polls.
Yep.
But Rob's in both of them. But the whole idea was to take Rob out.
I don't... God damn it. Okay, well, go vote in the MVP poll. We'll be right back. We're gonna cut the stream for VODs. But yeah, don't go anywhere. We'll be back with Game 2 of Send Nudes and Popo's Pecking Order.